Hello children, let me welcome you to the virtual class of the Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika. My name is Shraddha teacher. Children, we are in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic and because of that we are not able to go to school, but that doesn't mean we are going to stop learning. So we are going to do many lessons which are very interesting from your textbook through the virtual class here. So let us do a lesson in English today. Come on children, let's start with a new lesson in standard 5th scholarship, and we are going to learn the subject English today in today's scholarship class. And what is the lesson that we are going to do? It is lesson number 3.6 from your scholarship textbook. That is, we are going to learn more about adverbs today. So children, we are doing this lesson based on grammar or language studies, where we have been talking about verbs, auxiliary verbs, action verbs, okay, and so many other concepts in grammar. Now today we will be talking about this particular topic, that is adverbs. So before we move on, let us take a quick look at all the different parts of speech that we have. Okay, so we have noun, we have verb, pronoun, adjective, preposition, interjection, conjunction, and adverb. So today we will be learning more about the adverb. So when we will see what an adverb is, we will also be looking at the various types of adverbs. So are you ready to proceed with the lesson? So this is going to be a very interesting lesson, children. So keep yourself very alert. So when you see a question, what will you do? You should immediately pause the video and try to figure out the answer yourself. Then the lesson will become more interesting. Okay, so come on, let's move on and let's talk about the meaning of adverb. So what is an adverb? A adverb is a word that adds more information about place, time, manner, cause, or degree to a verb, an adjective, a phrase, or another verb. So in other ways, when we say what is an adjective, what do you say? An adjective adds meaning to the noun, isn't it? So an adverb, it adds more meaning not only to the verb but also to the adjective, a phrase, or another adverb. So it gives you more information about a particular verb, adjective, or another adverb also sometimes. Now what is this information like and what is it about? This information could be about the place, about the time, manner, cause, or degree. So based on all these different types of information that the adverb gives, adverbs are of different types as well. Okay, so a part of speech. In other words, when you describe an adverb, you can say a part of speech that modifies. Modifies means what? Changes, or it slightly, you can say, makes the verb or adjective different. It brings out the difference in an verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Now, adverbs usually answer questions like how, where, when, etc. So when you say how, it means manner, okay, the way in which you do something. When you say where, it means a particular place or a location. When I say when, it means a time. So adverb usually points out or tells us more about how, where, and when. Now this how can be manner, where can be place, and when can be time, etc. Okay, now when we look at the types, I can tell you that there are 5 types of adverbs. Alright, so this is in short definition of or meaning of the concept adverb. Alright, so when you say adjective, it is more about noun. But when you say adverb, it is not only more about verb, but it is also more about adjective or about another adverb or even about a phrase. Okay, now since we are talking about types of adverbs, let us take a quick look at the various types of adverbs that you have. So these are the various types of adverbs. Let's take a look at them one by one. First we'll see what are their names, and then we will do a small description of each type of adverb, and we will also look at some meanings. Okay, so here comes the first type of adverb, that is adverbs of time. Alright, then we have adverbs of place. The third kind of adverb is adverbs of manner. And then you have adverbs of degree. And finally you have adverbs of frequency. So time, we all know what is time. Okay, the moment when something happens is a time. Place means the location. So we are answering the question where when we are talking about place. We are answering the question when we are talking about time. We are answering the question how when we are talking about adverbs of manner. How? When we say adverbs of degree, then we are talking about how much. Okay? And finally, adverbs of frequency. Now see, frequency means how many times. Okay? Now frequency in science has got a different meaning. But when we talk about frequency in English, it is very closely related to time. Time and frequency will come later. First comes time and then will come frequency. Okay, so you will see when I show you the examples, when we look at the explanation, you will see that adverbs of time and adverbs of frequency are very, very similar. Many times they are the same. Why? Because in one way or the other, they're dealing with time only. Okay, so see, they're answering all different kinds of questions. They're answering questions of when, of where, of how much, and how many times. Alright, so these are the 5 types of adverbs. Adverb of time, adverb of place, manner, degree, and frequency. Let's take a look at each one of them now. So this comes the first one, adverb of manner. So adverbs of manner describe how something is done or how something happens. So what question does it answer? It answers the question how. Okay, how something is done or how something happens. So that is adverb of manner. Most adverbs of manner end in ly. So see, most, okay, I'm not saying all. And let us try and understand this concept very clearly, that rules are a little bit different when it comes to languages and when it comes to sciences. In sciences, one rule applies to all, but in languages, it might not apply in all causes or in all places. Okay, so most of the adverbs of manner, they end in L and Y. So you have sadly, happily, angrily, suddenly. Okay, so she sat sadly, so she was very sad. So in which manner did she sit? She sat sadly. Now she sang happily, so she was very happy. So what was her manner of singing at that particular day? It was very happy. Now you can say he shouted angrily. He was very angry. So what was his mannerism at that time? He was very angry, suddenly. Okay, so all these are adverbs of manner and most of them end in ly. Moving on, let's look at some more information about adverbs. So some adverbs of manner do not end in ly. Okay, for example, fast, well, hard. Okay, you never say, we say he ran fast. You will never say he ran fastly. Alright, so sometimes when we write fastly, then we make a mistake. Okay, so this is about adverb of manner. Now, let us take a look at some example sentences for adverbs of manner. There is only one way to learn languages, children. You have to keep reading and you have to keep looking at more and more examples when it comes to grammar. Alright, so let us look at some example sentences for adverb of manner. Here it is. Fast is the adverb. So, He runs fast. So you never say he runs fastly. Alright, next one is fortunately. Fortunately, we found a petrol station before dark. Gladly. Gladly, I'll gladly help out at the fete. Fete means a kind of a festival. Happily, Sue will happily give you a lift. How will Sue? Will Sue be angry? Will her mannerism be a mood of anger? No, she will be very happy to give you a lift. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Okay? Kindly, Tom kindly lent Sasha his coat. Madly, I'm madly in love with him. Noisily, the children played noisily. Openly, we talked openly about his problem. Painfully, Tina is painfully thin. So see, what have you seen here? All these words. Fast, fortunately, gladly, happily, honestly, kindly, madly. All these words are reflecting the manner, okay, in which something is being done. That is why all these words we can say are adverbs of manner. Let's move on and let's talk about the next one, the one which answers the question where. And that is adverb of place. Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the question where. They are called adverbs of place. Okay? For example, see, the boys are playing where? Upstairs. The dog is where? In the garden. We are going to New York City on our school trip. So where are we going? To New York City. It's very sunny but cold. Where? Outside. Okay, so you can see in some cases, in two of the examples, the adverb is a single word, like you have upstairs, outside. But in some examples, it is in the form of a phrase. Okay, so this is the meaning of adverb of place. So we saw the meaning as well as the examples at one go. Let us now talk about some more examples or see some more examples based on adverbs of place. See here, downstairs. Downstairs. The kids are where? Downstairs. East. I'm moving to the east. Everywhere. I looked everywhere for my glasses. Far. I came from a galaxy far away. Here? You don't live here. In. Please come in. Indoors. Come indoors. It's getting chilly. Inside. The drill is inside the toolbox. Near. The cheese is near the cucumber. Nearby. I live nearby. Nowhere. I have nowhere to go tonight. So if you look at each of these example sentences, it answers the question where. That is why we call them as adverbs of place. All these words, downstairs, east, everywhere, far, here, in, etc. is adverb of place. Alright, let's move on to the next one now, adverb of time. And remember I told you which is the other adverb which is very, very close to adverb of time. It is adverb of frequency. But let's take a look at time first. So what is adverb of time? It tells us when an action happened, but also for how long and how often also sometimes. Okay, let us take a look at some words which mean adverb of time. So here we have fortnightly, daily, annually, yearly, weekly, quarterly, nightly, now, yesterday, tonight, etc. Alright. So you can pause the video here and you can read all of them at ease. Coming and moving on, let us go to some more examples. Yesterday, my friend and I attended a fair. So when, it answers the question when. Yesterday. I'm still cleaning my room. So what am I doing? I was cleaning my room then and I am still cleaning it now. It talks about time lapse. Okay, so it's an adverb of time. Then comes, I will clean my room tomorrow. So when will I clean the room? Tomorrow. So all these words, they modify the verb clean. Still cleaning, clean the room tomorrow, etc. Last week I went to the mall. I'm going to the mall today. I need to visit the mall next week. Okay, so here the adverbs last week, today, next week are modifying the verb go, that is went, go, need, etc. Alright, so this was about adverb of time. Let's go on and see the main words which are the adverbs. So it is yesterday, still, tomorrow, last week, today, and next week. So in some sentences, it is just one word, whereas in some examples, it is a couple of words, or you can say a phrase. Okay? So this was about adverb of time. We move on to do adverb of degree. So what is the meaning? Let's see first. This indicates the degree, extent, or quantity. How much? Okay, it answers the question how much. Adverbs of degree are usually placed before the adjective, adverb, or verb, and they modify, although there are some exceptions. Okay, so if it is modifying an adjective, adverb, or verb, then you will find that these adverbs usually occur before that particular adjective, before that particular adverb, or that particular verb. Sometimes, of course, there are exceptions. Like I just explained to you, in languages, there are no hard and fast rules. There are always exceptions. So these are examples of adverb of degree. Lots, barely, nearly, virtually, intensely, little, far, fully, least, extremely, etc. So this is a big list of words. There are almost 20-25 words in this. So what you can do is you can pause the video and at ease you can read all the words so that you will be able to remember them also. So this was about the second last type of adverb. Moving on to the last kind, but before that let's take a look at some example sentences. So they are tired. We are saying that they are tired, but how tired are they? To what extent? They are extremely tired. We played badly. We played very badly. That idea is stupid. That idea is completely stupid. See, so you're just making a point by stressing it. So these are all adverbs of degree, which shows how much, to what extent. Okay, coming to the last one, adverb of frequency. Here is the meaning. It indicates how often an action takes place. It answers the question, how often. So now when we talk about the word often, often means number of times. So see, the factor of time comes in. That is why in the beginning I told you, adverb of frequency and adverb of time, they are a lot similar to each other. See, tonight, eventually, yesterday, regularly, infrequently, today, next, nightly, yearly. You can go on reading them. Alright? And if you go and compare back with the adverbs of time that we discussed, you will see that most of them, you will find most of the words occurring in both the list. And the reason we have already discussed. Alright? So this is adverb of frequency for you. Let's take a look at some examples. I always get up at 7 o'clock. She usually walks in the park. He normally watches TV. We often go shopping. They sometimes eat Mexican food. I seldom check my emails. I rarely go to the cinema. She never listens to classical music. Never. not even once. Rarely, once in a while. Seldom also, once in a while. Okay, often means many times. Normally means usually, and usually means normally. So this is all related to time. That is why adverb of time and adverb of frequency are more or less the same. So children, this was about the various types of adverb. Now what do we do usually? After we discuss the main concept, we look at a number of examples, we go to the question paper pattern. Okay, we try and understand what are the types of questions that can be asked based on this particular topic. So come on, let's analyze today's topic and see what kind of questions are going to be asked. So here comes your question patterns. So this is the first one. Identify the adverb in the following sentence. Very simple. There will be a sentence given to you. You have to try and find out which one of the words is an adverb. Okay, moving on. Fill in the blanks with a suitable adverb. So what do? There is a sentence given with a blank. So you fill in the blank and then you complete the sentence. So you have to find out which word will fit in best into that situation or into that blank. Then you have identify the wrong verb adverb pair. So you'll be given 4 pairs of words in one question, and one will be a verb, one will be an adverb. But then one of the options will be wrong, the other 3 will be right. Okay, so this is about the 3 kinds of questions that could be asked to you. Now what do? We will pick up each pattern and we will try and solve at least 5 questions in each. So let's go to pattern number 1. Identify the adverb in the following sentence. This is the question like I told you. This is the sentence. Rohan ate his food quickly. So which one of these words is the adverb? Is it Rohan? Is it ate? Is it his? Or is it quickly? Which one of these is the adverb? It is option number 4, quickly. Rohan ate his food. How did he eat it? Manner, quickly, fast. Okay, so this was question number 1 for you. Let's move on to do question number 2. Same pattern. He always goes to school at 8 a.m. Which one of these words is the adverb? He, school, always, at. Option number 1, 2, 3 or 4. Which one is the correct option? Yes, it is option number 3. Always, frequency. Alright, moving on to the next question. Question number 3 in pattern 1. The train will arrive soon. Here are the 4 words. Let's see which one of them is the adjective. Train, option number 2, soon, option number 3, will, and the 4th one, arrive. So which is the correct one? It is option number 2, soon. So the train will come, of course, but when will it come? Adverb of time, soon. Coming to the 4th one. Don't go there. It's not safe. So you have the word there, go, not, safe. So which one is the adverb, children? It is the first one, there. Don't go where? There. So it is adverb of place. Alright, let's move on and let's do the next one now. That is the last question in this pattern. The little puppy followed its mother everywhere. Alright, so let's see which are the option words now. So we have little, we have its, we have everywhere, and we have followed. Which one is the adverb, children? It is the 3rd one, everywhere. So where did the little puppy follow its mother? It followed its mother everywhere. Okay, so this is the very first pattern in this lesson. Let's move on to pattern 2 now. Fill in the blank with a suitable adverb. So here you have this particular question. Question number 6. Do your homework dash. So which word will come in this dash? Will it be do your homework fastly, immediately, immediate, or prompt? So which will be the correct answer, children? It is option number 2. Do your homework immediately. So that is the right word which will fit in here. So that was the first example, children, in this pattern. Let's move on to the next example. So you have question number 7 in this video. He never went there, dash. So let's see which is the adverb which will fit into this dash. He never went there, hardly. He never went there again. He never went there away, or he never went there tomorrow. So which will be the correct answer, children? It will be option number 2. He never went there again. Okay, let's move to the next pattern or next question. Question number 8. Dash, I shall see you next year again, or dash, I shall see you again next year. So what word will come in this dash? Will it be hopefully I shall see you again next year? Fortunately I shall see you again next year? Accidentally I shall see you again next year? Immediately I shall see you again next year. So 1, 2, 3 or 4? Yes, it is the first one. Hopefully I shall see you again next year. So you're hoping to see someone again next year. Alright, moving to the second last question, children, in this particular pattern. Question number 9 in the video. Come dash at once. So is it come to at once, come now at once, come here at once, or come really at once? So which is it? Which word will fit here? Yes, the adverb of place, here. So we have option number 3. So the right answer will be come here at once. Coming to the last example in this pattern. My mother dash comes to my school. My mother one away comes to my school. My mother twice comes to my school. My mother soon comes to my school, or my mother seldom comes to my school. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is the correct one? It is the fourth one. Seldom. Frequency. Very less. My mother doesn't come to my school at all. She comes just once in a while when it is necessary for her to come. So this was pattern 2 for you, children. Let's move on to pattern 3. Here is pattern 3 for you. Identify the wrong verb adverb pair. So you'll get 4 pairs of words. One will be wrong, the other 3 will be right. So you have to pick up the wrong pair. Here are the pairs for you. Read silently, eat loudly, begin now, fought bravely. So which one is not correct? Which one is not making sense? It is the second one, eat loudly. You speak loudly. You do not eat loudly. Whereas you can read silently, you can read loudly also. You can begin now, you can begin afterwards also. You can fight bravely also, you can fight like a coward also. Okay, so the second one, eat loudly, is the wrong pair. Coming to the next one, let's see the wrong pair. Fought formally, stand here, sleep soundly, arrive late. So which one is the wrong one? It is the first one. We do not fight with anyone formally. Okay, so it is the wrong one. Stand here is correct, sleep soundly is correct, arrive late is also right. Coming to the next example, run swiftly, walk hardly, learn quickly, laugh loudly. Which one is the wrong one, children? It is option number 2. What is the meaning of walk hardly? There is no word like, there is no connection with walk and hardly, okay? You either walk fast or you walk slow. Coming to the last one, or the second last one, we can say it is go there, come here, wait already, sing delightfully. Come on, check up which one doesn't match. It is the Third one, wait already. Third one is the wrong verb adverb pair. Coming to the last example for today, we have play well, talk sadly, sleep soundly, speak fastly. So which one is the wrong one? 1, 2, 3 or 4? It is the fourth one. We can say speak fast, but we cannot say speak fastly. It will be wrong. Okay children, so this was your lesson or video based on the topic adverbs. We looked at the meaning of adverbs. We also saw what are the different types of adverbs. So we have adverbs of manner, adverb of place, of time, of degree and frequency. We also looked at the 3 kinds of questions that could be asked and solved certain examples based on these questions, on these patterns. Okay, so now please watch the entire video and try to complete the tasks also that I have set for you. So children, now you have watched the video. So after you watch the video now, you will have to complete a few simple tasks. Now you might have watched the video on your computers or your laptops or your mobile phones. Now after you watch the video, what will you do? You will please go to the description box which is given below the video. So what is the description box? See, the description box looks like this. Alright, and after you go to the description box, you will see that there are a few questions there. Now what are these questions about? These questions are about the lesson that we just learned or the video that you just watched. So what will you do? You will think back properly about the lesson and you will try and answer these questions and note down the answers in your notebook if you want. Okay? After that, we have another task waiting. You will also click on the link which you will find in the description box to fill up the Google form. So now what is the Google form, children? It is nothing but a simple form. There are a few simple questions there about the video which you just saw and also about yourself. So these are the tasks now that you will have to complete after you watch each video. So children, wasn't that a very interesting lesson? I'm sure you learned a lot of new things in this lesson. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my video so that you will get to see all the videos which I keep posting regularly.